What is up, YouTube? Today we're in the kitchen and I'll be sharing a few ways to get more greens into your meals without having to do that. Hey guys, Matty Beard here, sharing the latest tips and tricks to help you live up to your full potential. And today's episode is all about how to get more superfoods into your daily diet, as well as a few tips on food prep and ways to save money on your grocery bill. Now we all know that eating right is a huge part of having optimal health. But a lot of us these days don't know our way around the kitchen. So I've gone out and got myself some chicken shawarma and rice. Now I'm just using this as an example of what is possible. And you can apply this strategy to any of your favorite foods. Except maybe McDonald's. But that's not real food anyway. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is we're going to portion this out into 3 different meals. Because this is a whole lot of carbs that I really don't need all at once. So I've gone ahead and placed 2/3 of this into a separate container. And I'll be preparing this throughout the week in the same way that I'll be sharing with you here. Now I've went ahead and chopped up an assortment of superfoods to spice up my dish. As you can see, I've got some onions and garlic here, which are both great sources of vitamin C and B6. They also contain potassium and manganese, as well as many phytochemicals that act as antioxidants, which play a huge role in the prevention of cancer and other diseases. I've also got some broccoli here. Now 1 cup of broccoli will provide your daily value of both vitamin C and K. It will also provide half your daily requirement of vitamin A. Broccoli is also an excellent source of both folate and fiber, as well as containing manganese, potassium, and magnesium. On top of all that, it's also another great source of those important phytochemicals. So just with these 3 additions, we've already boosted our meal with a ton of minerals and nutrients. Now I'm ready to cook it up with my rice and chicken, and I'll be using some extra virgin olive oil to help with the process. This is a great source of both vitamin E and K, as well as an excellent way to get some of those healthy fats. Now, if you believe that fat makes you fat, leave a comment down below, and I'll make a whole episode debunking that theory. Now, if you're using unhealthy processed oils to cook with, do yourself a favor and toss those in the trash. One of the biggest causes for a lot of the diseases we have today comes from those highly refined oils. For sure, they were a genius invention during the Depression. But today, with the abundant amounts of food available, they're the #1 killer alongside our beloved refined salts and sugars. So get yourself some high quality oil to cook with, and you'll greatly reduce your chances of cardiovascular disease. So while this is cooking, I'm going to prepare a few more items to help boost up this delicious meal. So I've got here some baby spinach and arugula, 2 super greens that you can literally add to almost any dish. Now these are both high sources of a ton of vitamins, which include calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, vitamins A, C, E, K, and B6 to name a few. So they're definitely jam-packed with a whole ton of good stuff. I like to rip it apart a little bit, just so it's easier to mix in. Now I'll wait till everything is cooked and toss it in right at the end, because it really doesn't take very long to cook, and just the heat from the rest of the food will soften it up nicely. And the last, but certainly not least thing I'll be adding is an avocado. Now I'm sure I don't need to list off every single vitamin and mineral that's packed inside this little guy, but it's another excellent source of those healthy fatty acids that are beneficial to your health, along with a ton of other micronutrients. So now I'm ready to remove my pan from the heat and toss in my greens while it's cooling. If you're cooking this with your leftover portions, you can always add a tablespoon or 2 of water to help hydrate the meal, as well as to keep it from sticking. Although with the added olive oil, this shouldn't be an issue. Time to plate up this superfood dinner and enjoy. So there you have it, a few simple ingredients you can add to supersize your meal in a very healthy way. That will not only boost your overall health, but keep you feeling full and satisfied for a whole lot longer than you would have had you just had a cheeseburger. So I invite you to experiment with this and find the flavors that you enjoy. Until next week, enjoy your journey to health and wellness. Peace. No, that's it. We're done here. I'm gonna eat my food before it gets cold.